Love you.
I do feel there's pressure when you're married to a plastic surgeon.
Come in just like that.
Being a doctor's wife is definitely a unique club. We empower beauty and we try to get people to be the best selves that they can be.
What are your expectations about the procedure?
Enhanced stimulation, I guess.
I don't feel
You don't feel that, right? Okay.
My husband makes vaginas beautiful.
Congratulations, you got your first G-shot.
I know you don't like it, but we have to practice. Lilibet, go grab your violin.
I've only given birth to 4. My husband has fathered 9 children.
It's no reason to cry over violin.
My Arab patients say that I'm like them. You know, I have lots of women and lots of children.
Lilibet. Lilibet.
You would definitely find it amusing because Lawrence doesn't particularly enjoy being around young children.
This is naughty behavior.
I would describe Chelsea in terms of being a mother as frenetic, which is a good English term for crazy.
Take your violin out, show it to the world, upside down.
I do have certain requirements for my children. They must speak another language. Let's see. My twins, Lilibet and Felicity, are in an all-French school. They all have to play a musical instrument, which they do. The baby will start next year.
Hooray! Well,
I would like to have another child, and it is a very big source of tension between my husband and I.
Chelsea wants lots of things, and it's one of the things she's not going to have.
I think there's no excuse for women not to be glamorous because even if you have no time at all, you could just stick on lipstick for 2 seconds, and when you look in the mirror and you feel better, your whole day is going to be better. You know, some people don't have time for their friends because they're so busy doing errands. I don't have time for my errands because I'd rather be with my friends. So I'll fax the supermarket or have a dry cleaner deliver. I don't do errands.
And you're
I
how
tell
old?
everyone I'm 50. You know that.
You've been telling everybody you're 50 since you were 35.
Why do you tell people you're 50?
So they tell me I look good. My absolute number one biggest pet peeve is people that are pretentious.
I grew up in Hollywood and was very much a fixture on the club scene and kind of had my velvet rope access pretty much wherever I wanted it. Once you've cut your teeth in so many different arenas, it just becomes a part of who you are.
I want us to have a little talk.
I was on Tim Gunn's Guide to Style.
She frightened me.
I'm not easily impressed.
She is now being rude.
People were going wild. They really didn't like me at all. Maybe underneath it all, I am a Beverly Hills bitch and I just don't know it.
I'm heavily involved in the plastic surgery practice. I do everything.
We're at the same place every day. It's not like I'm out having lunch.
I do too much. It's more than I want to do, but unfortunately, when you own the business, a lot of that falls on you.
Why don't we take your gown off, and then let's take a look at your breasts. I've been rated as one of the 100 most influential people in London by the Evening Standard for several years in a row.
My sister had her boobs done by Dr. Kerwin. I saw them and they're gorgeous and they looked completely natural. I'm like, oh, I want some of those.
Currently, you say you're about a B cup.
Yeah.
I think that's going to make you a good-sized C to a small D, even.
Well, I'd
possibly.
like to be a full C.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I think you're going to be really happy.
Steve and I met online. It took me about 3 months to actually fall in love with Steve, whereas according to him, by the 3rd date, he knew he wanted to marry me. Who wants to read Hop on Pop? Being a mom is really my first job right now. When I need a break from the kids, I work with my husband at his practice.
You'll do the editing and the tweeting, if that's what it's called.
Okay, yeah, it's called tweeting. And I do marketing and PR and a lot of publicity coaching for my husband. Steve is sort of a nerdy guy.
Just lean your head back. It is a lot of pressure when you do facial plastic surgery because everything you do shows. And my goal is to create a natural look, the nose that you should have been born with. What exactly bothers you?
You can see bones sticking out in the bridge.
I had seen Dr. Perlman in a lot of press, a lot of magazines, and he's known for noses. People call him the nose god.
Give me a big smile.
Steve and I don't see each other that much during the course of the day because my husband is a busy surgeon, so he's often in surgery.
I want to see exactly what you got. Perfect. You're very pretty. You have a lot of energy. You have a great smile, and I can't wait to get there because you deserve a good-looking nose. You know, some people come in and say, "Well, I can improve them," but your nose is like, I can't wait because you're just going to be so happy.
Okay,
all right.
That's all that matters. As long as those children know Jesus Christ is the Son of God. He died for our sins, and he rose.
My mother, I'm not sure where to begin with my mother. When Lawrence and I were dating, I said, I'm dating a guy, and deep breath. He's Jewish.
Lawrence and I wanted to bring the kids to temple.
Temple, like the Jewish temple. I think they're compatible. I just think that
They're not compatible,
well, they
Mother.
just don't have it yet that Jesus is alive, you know, God's Son, and rose. But they'll get it. The Jews are,
Oh, dear.
they're God's chosen people. They are special people, and they're going to have a second chance that other people are not going to have.
Oh, and
I'm not worried.
Mother, mother, mother.
Mother is the beauty Nazi. I heard you call me the beauty Nazi. That's how I found out that was
Yeah,
my
it's
name.
Hung Tina.
I was behind that
You have
wall.
very good hearing. It's not my fault.
Very dangerous to hear like I do. Today I'm going to take Jacqueline to get her makeup done. She's going to look so glamorous, so I can't wait.
So tell me again why I have to get my makeup done?
Jacqueline, look. It's ridiculous already. You didn't wear makeup through high school, that was fine. Then you didn't wear makeup during college. Now you're studying to get your doctorate.
And I'm still not going to wear makeup.
No, but you have to learn how to present yourself.
My mother, the beauty Nazi, wears her makeup and her hair and heels everywhere she goes, to the point that when she's at the supermarket, on those rare occasions, they'll ask, where are you going after this? And she goes, oh, this is it.
I mean, what were you going to do today anyway?
Watch the games?
I give TiVo all the games. Oh, yeah, I'm a suffocating mother. I'm absolutely a suffocating mother.
Can you make it look as natural as possible, please?
Of course. With lots and lots of glamour. I think when you have a mother who won't answer the phone without her makeup on, it turns you off a little to the whole idea of being done up and glamorized and whatever. Is your skin feeling soothed?
No.
I always have trouble too with the dark circles. So what?
Not put your finger so close to my face.
Sorry. No colors like that. I love this for this part of her eye. Okay. Sorry. She likes to wear no makeup, and sometimes she'll run out the door in what she slept in.
This is really torture.
I get that.
My mom calls herself a suffocating mother, which I won't elaborate on because she controls my trust funds. Okay, beautiful, done. Can we go?
Great.
I have been in New York for about 15 years. Steve has been in New York his whole life. A sweeping view of the city here. In Manhattan, you can be anything you want, any time of day, do whatever you want, eat what you want, dress the way you want. We love our neighborhood, but we're moving to the suburbs. We bought a house. It's a large house. We're going from a 3-bedroom apartment to a 3-story house. Trading in the Manolos for the driving moccasins. It's a huge challenge. It's overwhelming. Living in the suburbs is definitely a different kind of existence. Today, I have a lunch planned with my friends, Chelsea and Lauren.
Hi, honey.
Oh, you look gorgeous. Welcome to the burbs, Ellie.
Thank you, sweetie.
Oh, lots
Cheers,
of
you guys.
happiness
I'm really glad
here.
you could be here. Thank you. Unknowingly, there is a certain unspoken bond that exists between doctors' wives.
When you have kids, it's like the list is long what you need to do. You take less and less care of yourself.
I'll have different assignments for your husbands when it's time.
You don't need anything.
Well, it's just so clear how fake I am. So I always tell everybody the truth. I have my original feet.
I've had nothing.
People think when you have a husband who's in the business that you get everything done. You are like the shoemaker's daughter. You are the last person.
Right.
Really.
I know, I say that to him too. I want to have my nose done, things like that. He said, you're perfect, you're fine.
You're fine.
He doesn't
Next.
see anything.
Not
People
mine.
think
He stands there with that needle, with that Botox. Can you imagine if I'm annoying and piss him off and he could do 19 shots of Botox in my head? He never has to raise his voice to me. He just knows it's
And
coming.
you never have to raise your eyebrow to him.
I can't.
I'm always asked two questions. How old are you, and if you've had any work done? And if I had a plastic surgeon, those secrets would be between him and I.
I went to dinner with 12 of my friends, and my husband had literally seen 10 of them naked at the dinner table. Nobody wants to go to dinner with us. And it's awkward. It's awful.
I've got all my rules.
What are your rules?
Well,
I need help.
if they've seen him naked, he can't see them naked. When he married me, he was a bachelor like Steve.
Right, like
They
the
went
last
down the
man.
roll call of hot nurses.
And
They
there
did,
was
because they
there
didn't do
were
anything
a
with
million
us.
girlfriends before me, so they're not allowed in my office. He had a girlfriend, and I knew she wanted my guy. And
So she makes an appointment?
yeah, I canceled it. We actually have different lives, but being married to surgeons, we see life very much from the same lens. My husband is my best girlfriend.
Okay.
And I need you to go over with Michelle where you want her to be booked. I think he's sensitive to women's needs because he is a gynecologist.
I'll take care of that before dinner tonight. I fell in love with my wife. It took me 36 hours. With the children, it was love at first sight. Andrew!
Yeah.
How are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Good.
Hi, darling. My son Andrew is an Army Ranger. Can't wait till you come home. When people ask me how I feel about it, I'm panicked and I'm proud.
Call you again later.
What's that in the background, Andrew?
When your child's deployed, it's very, very hard. And I'm really hoping that I just stay busy.
Hooray!
It's his turn.
Ophelia is definitely Lawrence's favorite. That's hard to hide.
Ophelia, who has Down syndrome, there was an angle that one of the newspapers wanted to take, that because I was a plastic surgeon, my main concern was to perform cosmetic surgery on her. I mean, nothing could be further from my mind.
I remember crying when she was first born, feeling sorry for ourselves. And I said to my husband, you know, people that have children with disabilities, they're the most special families, and there's nothing special about us. We're selfish, we're workaholics, and you know, his reply to me was, you know, either we are special and we just don't know it, or we'll have to become that way. We're the most blessed family. Between Lawrence and I both, we have 9 children. We have Dimity and Emma, and then next is Francesca, Sebastian, and then Taylor, my daughter from my first marriage, and then Lilibet and Felicity just celebrated their 6th birthday, and the baby Ophelia, who's 3.5.
It's a special occasion. I think we should have a toast to Ophelia, because we published her book this month. So this is to Ophelia.
Ophelia Blue Eyes, my life so
Oh,
far.
yeah.
We typically get together for dinners once every few months, but there's inevitably always someone missing. So to have everybody here this evening together is going to be great fun.
So, Mother,
So proud.
I brought you the number to the Smokers Helpline.
Are you smoking?
Telling a relative how to live their life is, I think, very touchy. You know, it's a hard subject to tackle.
I do believe this is not the time nor the place.
Yeah, you're not allowed to smoke.
I know that.
No more lips.
I truly know that.
No more lips.
She has been smoking.
Oh, that's very bad.
She was clearly unhealthy. She aged 20 years in the last 5 years. You've broken my heart, and has she broken your heart? Please chime in.
She hasn't broken my heart, no. But
Well, I am ashamed. But I'm not.
That would make me feel better.
Thank you. Thank you for making me feel better. Thank you, Francesca.
Don't console her.
You killed
Do
me.
not console her.
I can't believe you
Do
brought
not
that up at
console
the
her.
table.
You show me your purse before you leave?
Absolutely.
I don't keep up with the Joneses. I could care less about the Joneses. And I'm really not that interested in other people's lives unless they're friends of mine and I care about them.
I can't bring you, honey. I have to go to work. People always comment on how thin I am, and my reply back is, I'll take 10 more pounds for a little less stress, and I truly mean that.
Bye. Au revoir, girls.
You know the pretty tray that I bought at Fortune Off? Although my body parts are really fake, I'm just a very real kind of girl.